Westbrook. You heard me? That's even worse. He played better defense.
Skip. Oh, damn. Come on, yo.
So y'all know it's been disaster in Denver. Should the Broncos already move on from Russell Wilson?
No, I'm not going to.
That's right.
I'm not going to do that. I'll give him another shot.
One thing I will say. No, go ahead. Do what you was doing.
I
thought sometimes your stuff just like fade away while you talk.
He came in with a brand new coach. That's the coach first year
Daniel
on the team. And he playing with a whole bunch of different players. He ain't on Seattle no more. And then his wide receivers been out injured for half of the part of the season for the most part. And then you had Melvin Gordon. Now his running back was out too.
Subscribe.
Yeah. So it's been a whole bunch of injuries and it's been trouble.
I just feel like
ever since going back to that first game when
we took the fact that it was an established.
Wait, hold up before you go. Why you not saying about Matt Ryan then?
What?
You ain't say Matt Ryan was the reason Matt Ryan. You gave Russell Wilson hella excuses.
We ain't talking about them right now.
That's what I'm saying.
He on your team.
Why you ain't get Matt Ryan the same excuses you just gave Russell Wilson?
I have been saying I had.
You have, but not the one particular episode when you was defending Sam Ellinger, talking about he tall and mobile, and we was defending against. Now, other episodes you've been going with Matt Ryan.
I gave my opinion on both sides. I always said we had people out. But then I still said Matt Ryan was still getting out of turnovers.
So Russell Wilson though?
He's doing the same shit.
That's right.
He only got the 7 touchdowns.
But as Tal said, you said he on a new team.
I don't think he.
That's all I wanted to say.
I don't think he got that many turnovers.
Is acknowledged Russell Wilson?
I don't think he has that many turnovers though. He only got 7 touchdowns.
Now, in this case, let me open up a fruit roll up. In this case, I'm not giving up on Russell Wilson because first off, they was going off of potential like they always do. You got to give the respect of an established quarterback, and you take away this year, he's possibly a future Hall of Famer. Not even including this year, he got a Super Bowl. So when you look at it, he has a potential. You can't just if this was like a third, fourth year quarterback that's not done nothing, it's time to move on. But when a quarterback of Russell Wilson's caliber finally has that down season, we can't give up on him just because that's the trend in the NFL. You have to have some respect enough to at least be like, all right, it's just been a bad season, Russ. We gonna shut you down these last 3-4 games, but you be back next season. I mean, it's okay. Yeah. But to just say, we gotta get a new quarterback because you had one bad season, like this man ain't 10 years in, like he ain't been to 2 Super Bowls. Don't do that to Russ. You gotta at least give him another chance. And it ain't his fault he came from Seattle to your bum ass team, and then y'all started trading away all y'all people like y'all was rebuilding. Y'all gave up Bond last year. Y'all gave up Bradley Chubb halfway through the season. Right. Y'all don't look like y'all want to win anyway.
Yeah, and I was Noah Fant included in the trade?
Yeah, he was. I
was mad that they traded him because he was a good rookie tight end.
Noah Fant was pretty good, and now Geno making him look even damn better. And you know he would have looked good with Russ, but hey, I'm not giving up on Russ. He still deserves some respect.
I'm not giving up on him either, but I am giving up on the coach.
I mean, you gotta say this. As bad as the offense is, the defense is still pretty good.
Nathaniel Hackett.
No, Nathaniel Hackett is a scrub, dude.
So you said half of 1 year, you gonna be.
Yeah.
And what they got over there defense? Raheem Morris?
Is it Raheem Morris?
Well, I think Raheem Morris on the sideline of some team
they
wearing
still
orange
got
tag,
one of the
dude.
best, probably top 5 defenses.
Yeah, I give them credit. They don't score no points. But the defense be holding teams under points.
Their defense holds them, but they don't have one of the best defenses. I had the Broncos defense for the majority of the season on my fantasy team.
For passing, for yards and rushing yards.
Yeah.
But they still, points per game matters too.
Though. Yeah, I got to give it to Darn. I don't always agree with Darn, but
you could let people get down the field. Because I remember I had the Chiefs defense on our fantasy team. Them motherfuckers had hella points because they wasn't. The people was getting yards, but they was holding them down the points per game. They was creating turnovers.
What the Chiefs don't got no type of defense.
It was like 2 years ago. He was like top 5 fantasy defense.
No, I do agree with you that the Broncos do hold people to leaped a little bit.
Yeah,
of
most of the
form, you know?
defenses we
something
picked
wrong
up
with that offense.
bullshit us, yo. Packers fucking was
They
bullshit.
actually had 25. No, they had 29 points.
I mean, the Seahawks gave me 23, I think,
they
but
gave me more
still.
points than the Broncos.
Y'all niggas almost
defense.
lost. And y'all was playing backup quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit, I lost.
Yeah, we all agree that even though it's not a good season, bro, you can't just move on from one season. You traded for him, you gave up all those people.
Sometimes you get a bad season,
It's
man.
having a bad season to start. Maybe it'll be better next
I
season.
mean, it probably would have been better. Like, let's not forget Javonte Williams. We know that he was going to get busy this year.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
And
yeah.
he got hurt, so he was left with no catching the ball as Melvin Gordon, which I don't know what happened, because when he was on the Chargers, all he did was catch the ball. He the reason Eckler took his job, because Eckler had to find out how to be a better pass catcher.
Yeah.
because he wanted to hold out because he thought he was that.
Yeah, that's what
That's
he
what
held
fucked him
out.
up.
Because
When
he
he
thought he
held
was a
out
top-
those 6
He thought he
games
was the
that
top
year,
3 running
And
back.
Eckler took his spot.
that's why he got his job. They saying, damn, Eckler can do the same thing you can do.
That's it.
And he's still in his rookie contract. You go ahead, brother. Go ahead, good.
Messed
Yeah,
himself
that was
up.
Melvin Gordon.
Now you on the Chiefs practice squad. You
Yeah,
ain't
so
no
I
buck.
feel like Russ came into training camp in preseason with an established team, and it just started
It just
going
ain't- it just
downhill.
went down, ain't
Like, and
going
it's
right.
hard when Melvin Gordon want to catch, and then you sign, and then Mike Boone get hurt 2 games after he can be the next pass catcher.
It
So you
also,
pass out
all went,
Latavius.
it also all went down the first game of the season with Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon both fumbled on the goal line.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget they lost boy Tim Patrick was he was
Oh, yeah,
he
he
was
got
solid.
hurt.
I was ready for that. I was ready for that. Jared Judy, something, and Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick didn't even make it to
Tim
the
Patrick
game.
was definitely solid. That was my guy at the end of the
He
season
ain't make it
last
to the
year.
game.
Nice.
Yeah, Tim Patrick pickup was like Hunter Renfrow pickup last year.
It meant the world to me because I give my all every day. I don't know anything less. And so I'm grateful for these guys because, you know, they've worked their butts off. And for them to have my back, Jerry, he means the world to me, how much he's worked at his craft every day. You know, Kendall, KJ, Tim Patrick, Cortland, other guys, you know, and, you know, all I want to do is help this team win and us find a way to do it. And I know we're going to overcome all those obstacles. And I'm not going to blink because I know who I am. I know the dedication I have for this game and how much it means to me. It's meant the world to me since I was yay high. When I was throwing my dad's football when he played for the Chargers, and he had a painted up football when I was in the family room breaking glass and all that, and throwing the ball to my brother. The game means just as much as it did back then, and it means just as much now, if not more. And it's because of those guys in the locker room and their love. Like, you know, Garrett Bowles isn't even playing, but what he meant to me, what he said, and so many other guys. So like I said, I believe, and all I want to do is help this team, and we're going to go somewhere, and I'm excited about it, and it's going to be worth it.
Squeeze me, it says.
Broncos country, let's rock.
This is what I'm talking about. Who did this?
I love that.
In case you guys didn't hear it at
is
home, it said
unbelievable.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Jerry, you took to social media to, support your quarterback, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, man, because why the media be trying to make it seem like Sonny, y'all don't really know what be going on in the locker room and stuff like that. And I'm just tired of reading things about my boy and making it seem like, oh, he's not a good teammate. He don't other unnecessary stuff that's not true. And I just want to get it out the air, like that he is a good teammate, and he is a hardworking teammate. And I just feel like I just needed to get that out there because there's a lot of false narratives going around here that I'm getting tired of seeing.
What has he meant to you personally the last few months?
He meant a lot, man. Just being around Russ, he's a guy that just keeps me motivated. Just the way he go about his business, the way he carry himself, the way he do things around here. He just show the true leader and the true pro he is. So having a guy like that, you really see how to really become a pro.
AFC North, who's currently the better team out of the Baltimore Ravens and Cincinnati?
Right now, it's definitely like Cincinnati now all the way.
Cincinnati knows what time it is. They did this last year, and Joe Cool and the boys know it's playoff time, so it's time to get streaky. This is the streakiness. I seen it coming. I seen the streakiness. Now the thing with the Ravens, they in trouble. The Ravens are in trouble of possibly not making the playoffs if Lamar got to miss more than 2-3 games. Now, I'm not saying Tyler Huntley is bad. It's just a certain way Lamar plays. Tyler Huntley is going to be a decent starting quarterback. He's going to try to get some shit done. But the way, the attention that Lamar gravitates to him and that he's able to do, I ain't seen Huntley be able to do that in none of the starts he did. So it's just going to be a different atmosphere to work with.
To start again.
But one positive with the Ravens the last 2 games, that defense been holding it down.
Yeah, that's one thing, like you said.
Nah,
Ravens
the Jaguars.
Well, I don't know.
Trevor Lawrence had like 300 yards.
That was a collapse.
But yeah, at the same time, you know how, especially I gotta give it to the Bengals because Joe Mixon come down. So Majay Piron looking like it's supposed to be his team the whole time these last 2 games. He's like, yo, y'all been holding me back. I remember Piron coming out of college. So it's like when your backup can step in and it don't look like nothing's missing. That's when you know your team's done
complete team.
Because nigga, nobody missing Joe Mixon the last 2 weeks to be honest.
Piron tried to say that's why I should have been in on that play in the Super Bowl.
Damn, them niggas needed Lamar Jackson.
No, the Ravens need Lamar Jackson
against the Broncos. If Huntley ain't get that last second touchdown, I ain't think them niggas was gonna score again. This shit was looking rough.
They needed that one to keep level in the division.
For both teams. They said Mark Andrews and Charles Oliver had combined 2 or 3 catches like 20.
Hey, it was nasty. And they got the Steelers coming up. All right, so last question before we end up for this episode. Come playoff time, do you have more trust in the Dallas Cowboys or Philadelphia Eagles?
Because the Cowboys just
I always have more trust in the Eagles.
Always more trust in the Eagles.
Because Cowboys got like some bad luck thing when it comes to the playoffs.
They're going to lose in a wild card.
But all it takes is one bad game and the Cowboys is over. I trust the Eagles more.
It's over. I definitely trust the Eagles more.
Cowboys
just because the Cowboys do it after years. Every year. You know, every year their fans is out, as soon as that wild card game hit, they at home.
Last year hit them in San Francisco. San Francisco
they done. Those are the most I take away. Y'all got anything y'all want to add for this episode? We back. We were gone last week, but we back.
My team suck right now. I mean, they've been in mostly every game except for the blowout with the Patriots, and I don't know what the hell happened in the 4th quarter.
Against
the Cowboys. And the Chicago Bears still suck.
Nah, the Chicago Bears, they lost like 8 straight games. They lost like 7 straight games.
And Aaron Rodgers still on them.
Darn, they won, but I put in a live bet when the Packers only had like 3, and I still picked the Packers to win.
And then they ended up winning by 9 points.
I still picked they had the Packers with plus on the money line. I said, yeah, let me get that.
Josh Jacobs looking like top 2, 3 running back.
Alabama product.
You lead the league.
And Devontae Adams looking like the top 3 wide receiver.
We always said that. That was our whole point of telling niggas that we gotta give a little bit of leeway to Aaron Rodgers because he didn't have the top 5 receiver in Devontae. No, I don't give a fuck what Christian Watson's still doing. He's not Devontae Adams for a whole season. We talked about this 1 year, 3 years ago when Devontae Adams was like 4 or 5 years.
Devontae Adams don't mean your team should be that bad like that. Brady did that plenty of times with the Patriots.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm trying to prove that
because
Brady is the GOAT.
That's because Brady won. Brady is the GOAT most of the time. The game he's
ripping. Peyton do it a couple times.
I've been telling.
When have I didn't Peyton have a good receiver?
When? He had a good receiver every year.
Peyton always had a good receiver.
Every year. After Marvin, Reggie Wayne was a legitimate #1. And when his ass got and Reggie was still playing.
Slid into that #1, but we didn't.
First of all,
he slid in.
First of all, this man had Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Brandon Stokely, and Dallas Clark.
They was gone. Dallas Clark was still on there, but after Marvin Harrison was gone, Reggie Wayne was the #1 receiver.
Reggie Wayne,
exactly.
Reggie Wayne was our established #1.
But that is already on your team.
That year when we went to the Super Bowl, went 4-2.
Wow, Austin Collie and Anthony Gonzalez. Some bums, but you had established #1. Reggie Wayne was always the top 10 wide receivers.
Austin Collie and Pierre Garçon came out of nowhere. The second receiver was Anthony Gonzalez, and he got hurt in the first season. Austin Collie and Pierre Garçon never had no stats before that year.
Because it's Peyton Manning.
Don't act like Pierre Garçon ain't look like Pittman from last year.